Hello, Alto. It's lovely to see you. I'm just enjoying your comments at the moment. Some fun stuff going on in there. Yah yah yah, says Mark. Cats and dogs, cats and dogs. A very, very good evening, Altos. And what a pleasure, what a privilege it is to be sitting in front of you for the last bit of teaching in this magnificent work. We have one movement to learn, and I'm really looking forward to going through it with you. And once we're done, we have taught the entirety of Mendelssohn's Elijah, not just the choruses, but all of the trios and quartets and so on. And it's an amazing feeling, everybody. Thank you, Altos, for being here with me as we celebrate this fantastic achievement, or nearly. Got a bit of work to do. Now, we don't have time to do a detailed warm-up tonight, Altos, because I've still got a Lift Thine Eyes rehearsal at 7. So if you haven't had a chance to warm up, can I ask you, pause the stream, take a few moments, warm your voice up. Okay, so it's quite big, quite loud. I think the highest note you've got, C's. I think you might have a D at some point. Actually, it's not desperately high. Actually, your highest note is a C natural, so it's not too bad. Right, if you need to warm up, please do warm up, but otherwise, let's get started. So can I ask everybody to turn to page 193 in your free score? This is number 42, and we'll get started. Wonderful. How are we doing for subscribers? Good. we were hoping that we could reach 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, by the way, do consider just pressing that red button. It'll make Mark's day. Okay, Altos. So this first page of And Then Shall Your Light is this big, strong opening for this last movement, and then there's a fugue that you lead. Okay, so we're going to get to that in a minute. But this opening section, you have a kind of a big and then you sing. And then shall your light break forth as the light of morning breaketh. Okay, quite strong affirmative statements. Let's look at that, the first bit, and then shall your light, all on the G. So it's 2, 3, and then shall your light with me. And then shall your light. Then we sing, break forth as the light of morning breaketh. Sing that for me. 1, 2, 3. Break forth as the light of morning breaketh. Excellent job. Well done, Altos. So we then go back up to the B flat, which was the note we were singing on fourth as the light of. And we then sing And Your Health, which is 1, 2, 3. And your health shall speedily spring forth then. Listen again. 1, 2, 3. All right, sing for me And Your Health. 1, 2, 3. And your health shall speedily spring forth then. Great job, well done. From the beginning, please, and then. Ready, 1, 2, 3. And then shall your light break forth as the light of morning breaketh, and your health shall speedily spring forth then. Well done. Fabulous job. Have a sip of drink if you haven't done so recently. Cheers. Marvellous. Now, the tenors lead here, and the Glory of the Lord. Sopranos answer, and the Glory of the Lord. Basses, and the Glory of the Lord. Altos, you're the last to sing here, but you make up for it in the following pages. So your last two bars of 193. Going on to page 194. So we're going to have, and the glory of the Lord ever shall reward you. Let's do the whole thing. Okay, sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. And the glory of the Lord ever shall reward you. Okay, let's break that down into manageable chunks. So first one, and the glory of the Lord. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. And the glory of the Lord. Sing that for me, Altos. 1, 2, 3. And the glory of the Lord. Excellent. Then it's ever shall reward. Sing that for me. So the first bar of 194, third beat of the bar. 1, 2. Ever shall reward, and then reward you. 1, 2. Reward Excellent. So let's do the whole thing from And the Glory of the Lord. Last 2 bars of 193, please. Altos. 1, 2, 3. And the glory of the Lord ever shall reward you. Great. Well done. We've now reached the last section of Elijah. This is a fast and a fun fugue. Okay? And you get this lovely tune which goes 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations, Lord. Okay, listen to that again and sing it with me if you know it. 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations, Lord. Okay, don't forget the Lord at the end. Now, before we move on, something I've been asking everybody to do, when it comes time to record this one, can you be really careful when you sing the word creator, that we have creator rather than creator? Okay, because what normally happens, because there's a comma afterwards, sneaky singers will go, Lord our Creator, how... Okay, and they'll try and snatch a breath, and by doing so, they'll emphasise that last syllable of creator. And I've heard this with choirs all around the place. So please emphasise the A in creator, and then die away. So it's something like, Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is. Okay, so we get the A and name shining out, and everything else a little bit quieter. Sing it for me, please. Sing that fugue subject from Allegro, please. Top of 194. 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations, Lord. Great. Well done, alto. So now we start the counter melody. And this next section, let's have a look. The next couple of pages or so, this is tricky. I've said to the sopranos they've got the same issue. This is the last movement, so Mendelssohn's going to throw the kitchen sink at us. If you find this tricky, you're not alone. Just spend a bit of time with this movement before you record it. Okay. So in all the nations, Okay. So your first in all the nations at the bottom of 194 goes after 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Listen to that again. And in all the nations. Sing that for me. 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Good. Then the next one is in all the nations. Sing that for me after 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Good. And then over the page. In all the nations. Top of 195 after 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Good. And then all the nations. Listen to that again. This is the last 3 bars at the top of 195. Then I'm going to run them all together. So listen again. 1, 2. All the nations. Sing it with me. And all the nations. Great. Back to the preceding page, please. Can we go from in all the nations? Bottom of 194, please. Ready after 1, 2, 1. In all the nations, in all the nations, in all the nations, all the nations. Okay, now I appreciate that first 2 or 3 bars on 195 will take a bit of practice. Just sing them 2 or 3 times, repeat them over and over, and they will go in. Okay, fabulous. Now, middle of 195, we have a Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name. So he's starting to really pull these phrases and stretch them out like toffee. Okay. So this is called melisma, where you get more than 1 note per syllable. And when you start to see this level of melisma, it must be the last movement of the work. So first of all, middle 195, Lord our Creator there. So nice and simple, it's Lord our Creator. Sing that for me after 1, 2, 1. Lord our Creator. Good. Well done. We then carry straight on. So after 2, 1, 2. How excellent thy name is. Okay, let's break that up into chunks. So first of all, how excellent. Okay, so how excellent with me, and how excellent one more time. Good. And we just add a tail. Thy name is 1, 2. Thy name is. Okay, let's put that all together. So from Lord our Creator, middle line of 195. After 1, 2, 1. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is. And then, Lord our Creator. Listen to that again. This is the last 3 bars of 195. 1, 2. Lord our Creator. Okay, he's taking us to an interesting place harmonically, and you are the vanguard. So just make sure that E sharp is nice and bright. Okay, now over the page, Creator, how excellent thy name. And we are doing really well, altos. I do appreciate this is tricky. So the last note of 195 going on to 196 goes 1, 2. Creator. Okay, the t is just thrown away. Sing that for me. 1, 2. Creator. Very, very good. And then how sorry, it's after 1, 2, 1. How excellent thy name. Again. How excellent thy name. This is top of 196, second bar with me one more time. 1, 2, 1. How excellent thy name. Really, really well done. So we've got one more phrase before we come back to a familiar tune. So let's just look at this last in all the nations. A long bit of melisma there, but the top of 196, it's after 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Listen to that just with the piano. 1. And again, and 1. In all the nations. Sing it with me. 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Okay, so what I'd like to do before we go back to a familiar tune, I would like to sing, and I know we are probably going to overrun by 5 minutes, altos, because there's a lot to do here, and I want to make sure we don't rush it. Can we sing from the top of 194, from the start of the fugue to there? Okay, because that is, I think, the hardest thing you've got to sing in this entire movement. All right, so from the top of 194, sing it with me. Ready? 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations. Lord, in all the nations, in all the nations, in all the nations, all the nations. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is. Lord our Creator, Creator, how excellent thy name in all the nations. Okay, so that is hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, artists. That's a tricky line. So do remember, all this is recorded for you. We won't be singing this with your performance until February. Okay, so you have time to get used to this, to be happy with it before you record it. The closing date will be sometime in January, still TBC, so you have time. Okay, so don't think because you're not getting it straight away that you're not going to get it, because of course you are, but it might take more than a couple of practices. Okay, fantastic, well done. Now, this should be, I think, familiar territory. Middle of 196, at least briefly, we sing 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations. Okay, so you almost thought it was going to be exactly the same, but at the end, all the nations, he goes up there. Sing it with me anyway. Lord our Creator, middle of 196, so 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations. Very good. We then sing in all the nations. Listen to that again. This is the last bar and a half of 196. After 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Okay, so let's sing that tune again from Lord our Creator, middle of 196, and add that little tail. Ready? 1, 2. Brilliant. We're now at the top of 197, and we have 1, 2, 3 amens. So your first amen is after 2. 1, 2. Amen. Sing that for me. And amen. Good. The second one is amen. Amen. And just note the last note there, men, is longer. So sing that with me. The second Amen. 1, 2. Amen. And then the last one is just an Amen. Okay, so let's put those all together from the top of 197. The first Amen, second and third. Ready? 1, 2. Amen. 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 Great job. Well done. Have a drink, please, everybody. Stay hydrated. About 3 pages to go, the entire work. Well done. So we've got a couple of little sequential moments here. This is rather nice. So we sing, how excellent thy name is, just on the piano. Sing that with me. Middle of 197 after 1, 2, 1. How excellent thy name is. Make it nice and jolly there. And so bottom 197, he takes the same idea, but takes it to a different pitch. So we get, how excellent thy name is. So listen again. I think the hardest thing is that first note. And just the first time we sing that, it's only up a tone. This time it's how excellent. Just sing that for me. How excellent. Do it 3 times. And how excellent again. How excellent. One more. How excellent. Once you get to lent, it's just down the scale. So sing it for me. 1, 2, 1. How excellent thy name is. Well done. Very, very good. You need to hold that note in your head for the last bar of 197, which is in all the nations. And here is the top D. It's just the one top D. And it is... Oops, excuse me again. In all the nations. Let's sing that 3 times in a row. Last bar of 197 going on to 198 after 1, 2, 1. In all the nations again. In all the nations. One time. In all the nations. Great. Well done. So can we sing, please? Actually, no. We have to move on. We will sing it through very shortly. Top of 198. This should be familiar. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations. Okay, second bar of 198. Nice familiar territory. 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations. Great, and then in all the nations. Nice moment there. Listen to that again. This is the third bar in the middle of 198 with 2 pages to go. 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Really enjoy that low, rich feeling in your chest as you sing that. And then we come back up almost all the way. Okay, so it's in all the nations, Lord our Creator. Lord our Creator. Sing that for me. Last bar, middle line of 198. And... Lord our Creator. Excellent. So let's run that together, please. Let's go from Lord our Creator, top of 198. Okay, ready? 1, 2. Lord our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations. In all the nations, Lord our Creator. Great. At the last line now of 198, we then sing, how excellent thy name is. Okay, let's sing how excellent. Bottom 198, second bar after 1, 2, 1. How excellent thy name is. Okay, and I would say, I've sung alto in this piece. Enjoy that little jumpy moment. It's fabulous fun because it leads us back to the grand restatement of the fugue in harmony, so you don't get the tune at this point, altos, for a change. But the last bar of 198, and we sing, Lord our Creator. Sing that for me. 1, 2. Lord our Creator. And then, how excellent thy name is. Listen to it. 1, 2. Sing that for me. Top of 199. 1, 2. How excellent thy name is. And then in all the nations. 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. And then in all the nations. Listen. Let's sing that a couple of times. This is the last bar of top of page 199. 1, 2, 1. In all the and again. In all the one more time. In all the nations, and then thou fillest heaven with thy glory with me. Sorry, my fault. Once more, please. 1, 2. Thou fillest heaven with thy glory. Splendid. Can we go from the last bar of 198, please, altos? Okay, last bar of 198. Lord, our Creator. Ready? 1, 2. Lord, our Creator, how excellent thy name is in all the nations. In all the nations, thou fillest heaven with thy glory. Great stuff. The tenors and basses then sing, Lord, our Creator. Okay, you then sing, bottom of 199, Lord, our Creator, how excellent thy name is. Listen to that on its own. 1, 2. Lord, our Creator, how excellent thy name is. Sing it with me. 1, 2. Lord, our Creator, how excellent thy name is. Great. And then, in all the nations. Last 2 bars. 1, 2, 1. In all the nations. Over onto the last page, please, of Elijah, page 200. And I have my gong of celebration ready to bang when we reach the end of this page, and my goodness me, it's going to be an absolute pleasure. So, we've now got Thou fillest heaven with thy glory, which should be familiar because we sang it on the last page. Sing it for me. 1, 2. Thou fillest heaven with thy glory. Fantastic. And now we just have the amens to go, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amens on the last page. So the first one is 1, 2. Amen with me. 1, 2. Amen. Good. And then it's Amen. Okay, and don't be thrown by the fact that there's a clash in the bass because it's this chord. Amen. So sing that with me. And Amen. So do the first one into the second one. Okay, the first Amen on page 200. 1, 2. Amen. Amen. Okay, the third Amen is Amen. Ready? 1, 2. Amen. Excellent. And then the penultimate Amen is Amen with me, and Amen. And then the last one, Amen. Sing that with me, altos. Ready? 1, 2. Amen. And I love that Mendelssohn knows that the altos are more powerful on an A than an E, so he changes your note just before the last chord. Not many composers would do that, but Mendelssohn does because he wants that big sound. I want that last note to ring like a bell, altos. So would you sing your amens for me on page 200? And speaking of ringing, I've got something I've been waiting to do since the beginning of September. So sing for me, please. Amen, amen. Top of 200. Ready? 1, 2. Amen, 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 amen. I'm ringing the gong. I'm ringing the gong. That's it. That's it. Not quite it. We've got to sing it through. We're going to sing it through. But wow. Fabulous. Well done, altos. Let's have fun with this one. Now we're going to sing it through with the wonderful Fieri consort. And don't forget, tomorrow night, you get to sing the first part of Elijah with everybody all together with Fieri. I've been listening to their tracks today. Mwah. Absolutely impeccable, marvellous and fantastic. Thank you so much for all your lovely comments. Amen, says Bronwyn. Long streams of celebratory emojis. How wonderful. Let's enjoy this. Now we're going to be singing along with Helen, whose voice is slightly louder in the mix, and thank you to Josh for doing this for us. And let's have some fun. Okay, your first note is there. Let's do it. Here we go. Have fun, altos.
Shall your light break forth as the light of morning breaketh, and your health shall speedily spring forth then, and the glory of the Lord.
1, 2, 3. Banging it again. I'm banging the gong again. Oh, how marvellous, everybody. I'm so excited. I've gone out of focus. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, I can see myself on the screen doing this. Fabulous. I would like to do that just one more time. And I know if you've got to go, I completely understand. We've overrun, as always. There's been a lot of overrunning in Elijah, but my goodness me, there are a lot of notes. We're going to sing it one more time. We're going to sing it along with Fieri with no parts enhanced. So it's up to you. You can always take it back and sing it with the altos. This is all saved for you, altos, of course. But I know we have a lot of lurkers, okay, who want to sing all this all the way through. So everybody, if you're here, please do join and sing with me as a celebration of everything that we've achieved, that we have achieved, all of us together, and I mean you and me and Mark and Mendelssohn and the Fieri consort and Richard Gowers and Ashley Riches and Jianqing Chen and everybody who's put all this together. Let's sing it one more time to celebrate the incredible achievement of having learnt all of Mendelssohn's Elijah in 9 weeks. Staggering. Here we go, everybody. Well done and enjoy yourselves.
Then shall your light break forth as the light of morning breaketh, and your health shall speedily spring forth then, and the glory
Soprano,
of the Lord
basses, and altos. Ready, altos, and sopranos, basses. Oops, what's happened there?
I didn't get that.
Oh no!
Could you try again?
Oh my goodness me! Sorry, that's Siri.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go away! Oh, sorry, folks. No. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Many apologies. In all the things we've done, that's the first time that Siri has popped up and disrupted. I shall be talking to my Mac with a hammer very shortly. Many apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to just leave it there. We're going to start again. I'm sorry. Can't get the technology these days. Okay, that was just a practice one. Let's do it again. So here are your notes. Sopranos, altos, tenors, basses. Sorry, folks.
And then shall your light break forth as the light of morning breaketh, and your health shall speedily spring forth then,
Tenors,
and the glory
sopranos,
of the Lord
basses, altos, Siri. Here we go. Basses.
Excellent thy name is in all the
Bass. Soprano. Tenors. Top of 197 we are. Basses. Tenors. Altos. Top of 198. Last page. There we have it. Ladies and gentlemen of the Self-Isolation Choir, well done and congratulations. We have learnt, or at least we've taught, all of Elijah. Now, in all seriousness, folks, please don't think if the notes aren't entirely in your head that you can't sing on Saturday. Of course, Saturday's like we've got to the start line almost. Okay, on Saturday we will have recorded all of the teaching sessions, and then you can start going back over the bits that you want to revise and practice. Those of you that want to record will be given instructions to start recording very, very soon. And then you've got November, December, January, and half of February or so. Date TBC, or Mark will send out an email as always. Until we sing it all together. Okay, so please, please, please enjoy these rehearsals. They're all safe for you. And I can't wait to see you tomorrow to sing this through with Fieri. And of course, Saturday is going to be incredibly special. I'm immensely proud of everybody. I think this has turned into a real marathon. But a very, very rewarding one, a very spiritual experience as well, particularly everything that's going on in the world. So thank you for all of your company, for your excellent hard work, and I will see you tomorrow, unless you're in Lift Thine Eyes, in which case I'll see you in about 50 minutes. All right, everybody, so well done again. Congratulations. See you tomorrow for the part 1 sing through, and I'll see you soon. Take care.